Hey, I've been thinking over the past couple days about Destiny 2. It's a game I play a lot. It's a great game, and I think that the community is also one of the best out there. There are people who've been loyal to the game since basically day one of Destiny 1. They've been playing ever since, just because they love the game. The thing is, I also agree with the community that right now, the game is kind of in a dead spot. It needs change. Its player count, especially in Trials, it's fallen off quite a bit lately, and I think that the game just needs new content if it wants to keep going. There needs to be changes to the loot system, stasis, Trials. Pretty much everything that's in the game needs some new content, something fun, something different that we haven't seen before. And that's all true, but I think that as a community, we're not being very supportive right now. I'll see the new TWABs coming out, and then I'll see people reading them out on YouTube, and at the time they'll seem really happy about it, but then time goes on and we haven't even tried the content and they've decided that they hate it. They don't like the changes. And yeah, some of the changes aren't very good. But we're not the ones making the game is the thing. We're not the ones putting in that work, so I think that if we want the game to get better, we've gotta like something that Bungie throws at us. And we've just gotta decide to go with it and like it. We can't just hate everything new that comes into the game. Because we need new. Right? And if we reject everything that comes at us that's new, then Bungie's not the one killing the game. It's us. Now, I know there have been people saying that Destiny 2 it's dying. I've seen just an uncountable amount of YouTube titles suggesting, and questioning whether or not the game is dying, is reaching an end. And I gotta say, I really don't think that's the case. We've got like 9 days left in the season. And I think that at this point, we can't say that the game is dying. Because there's so much more to come, right? We know that there are all these things that Bungie's gonna add to the game. Some of them we don't even know what they are yet. But I think that if we say that the game is dying now, we are convincing ourselves that the game is dying, even though it's not. Right, and just to put that into perspective, the game's always going to be there, right? It's not exactly going to get deleted soon. They'll sunset the things in the game, but they won't sunset the game itself, at least not yet. So I kind of want to put it out there that even though player counts are kind of down and there's many things in the game that need new content and tuning, the game's not dying. That's an overstatement. The game is just at a low point right now. If for some reason you're watching this, you've got to be thinking by now, this guy has 0 subs and has no idea what he's talking about. And to that I say, you're partially right. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but I do know a thing or two about communities, and I'd just like to... I'm just trying to share my thoughts right now. I love Destiny 2. I think it's an amazing game. You know, and I think that I haven't gotten as bored as other people because I only started playing in Season of Arrivals, but I still believe that even if you've been playing since day 1 of Destiny 1, that there has got to be something that you still like about the game. Anything, there's gotta be something. Right, there has to be, there's no way there isn't. You can't hate the game if you have thousands of hours in it. And even though I only have around 600 hours in the game, I know this because if you've been playing a game for that long, what's kept you going, right? What's kept you playing that game for that many years? Right? So I do kind of know what I'm talking about. Well, it's not really that I know what I'm talking about, it's that I can have a guess of what I'm talking about and I can share my thoughts. And I think that this needs to be said, right? That if the game is going out of fashion, it's not the devs, it's the players. At least in the case of Destiny 2. Right, I'm gonna say this one more time, that if we don't like anything that the devs give us, it's not all their fault, it's partially ours. Because we haven't liked anything in weeks, and if we never like anything, then we're gonna stop playing the game, but we never liked anything. And you're probably thinking you can't just decide to like something. And to that I say you're wrong. Because you can have something new added to the game. For example, the recoil changes. Right? Many people are saying that Bungie is nerfing mouse and keyboard, and they kind of are, but I've also seen so many people saying that the game isn't hard enough in some cases. Right, especially in PvE at some point, nothing's mechanically challenging. What is that? What is Bungie doing now? They're making it mechanically challenging, at least a little bit. Right? They're changing the recoil. They're making it more challenging. I think that what I'm really trying to get at here is that we're being kind of stupid. You may think that that sounds stupid itself, but the thing is, we are. Right? We're saying that the game is dying when it's just dry on content, and we all know that. Go play another game for the next 8 days until the new season comes out, and then go back to Destiny 2, because there's gonna be fresh content, there's gonna be more things to do, more things to play, right? Get your friends together and play the new content, right? If we can't hold out for another 8 days, then what are we as a community, right? We're not very good. If we can't go for a little while without content in the game, if we can't even play another game for a little bit, right? Well, they add more content. We kind of suck. If we want Bungie to give us new content, we've got to give them some time. Making a game like this isn't exactly easy. Destiny 2 is a giant game. It's like 68 gigabytes in total. And, with all that stuff in the game, can you at least imagine that it'd be kind of hard to come up with something with some new content? Right? So to finish, I just want to say that the game's not really dying. And it's not gonna die soon at all. It might go down in popularity a little bit, but I have no doubt that it will come back up again because there's gonna be new things that come about, and I am confident that we're gonna like them at some point.